Got a really big project planned. Got to clean the rest of all the grass out of here and stuff. Kind of got ahead of myself. Wanted to throw these in here before I got everything all sorted. But anyhow, I'm going to keep this the same. Do these pots in here and put just dirt in these pots with just topsoil and with also Coat Plus, and do lotus and water lilies in here, and maybe do some just about a couple other aquatic plants. I don't know what I'll do, but probably immersive grown. And then do, like I have the hornwort in there right now. Might keep that in between everything, kind of on top. I don't know. We'll see. And then over here, I'm going to, the screens are to keep dragonfly larvae out of it, and any other kind of flying insects that eat your fry. Yeah, that one there has a leak in it, drained down to that level. It was okay for a while, also just started draining, so I don't know what happened. Anyhow, so these I'm going to put water line coming in from back here on the outside of this. I'm going to make a spot and put a 300-gallon tote. Most of them are like 275 or something. This is like 330, and it's taller. So I'm going to use gravity and basically have a siphoning out of that coming across this, and then when it comes over here, have it tee off, and then tee off each one, have a little valve so water can go into these. And then coming out of all these, I want to have probably a 4-inch drain pipe with a black drain stuff, used like a French drain without the holes, and somehow mount it along here so it's up off the ground and kind of level. That stuff's kind of floppy, so I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I'll figure it out. Have it supported so the water and drill holes. So these are square, but if you look, right in there, I could put a drain that comes down into the pipe, and then the pipe would run back here. I'll have to put a sump back here in the back with a little pump on it that's got a float on it of some sort to pump the water from there back into my IBC tote, and then that would be a recirculating system. So that'll be quite the project. I'd have power running back here, or on the ground back here, going out to the back, but there was a short in it somewhere because you got popping a breaker. So I dug down, cut the line, and measured it back to the house, and there's no short. So that means that the line is good from here to my power source. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check that. Then I can run power out here and have that pump going, and I can have lights out here, whatever I want then. And figure it out as we go. I'll probably put some aeration maybe in this one. I'm not sure. I might just have some out here that don't have any kind of aeration on them at all. But the water stays really cool on this side with all the shade of that lattice. And the lattice doesn't go all the way to the top, so it does let some sunlight in part of the day to help some of the plants grow. I don't know how much this is going to block, but the idea of put fish in here, I'm going to do rice fish and see if I can grow some rice fish. And probably going to take all this stuff out of here. But over here in this corner, I might put a rack. Of course, that's getting the sun, but I could block the sun maybe with some shade cloth. Maybe over here, I don't know. Maybe on this side, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe on top of this, maybe put a rack and then go high. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I'm going to have a fry grow out area so I can pull the mops out of here and then put them in the hatching. So I can hatch them out here, grow them up out here, because they will eat babies for sure as soon as they're born. The eggs, they're kind of eat eggs, not so bad. But if I do that over there, then I might be able to get a really good population of rice fish going. At least that's my plan. But it's going to take me a while to get all that accomplished. There's quite a feat. Oh yeah, and there's a water line that runs right back here too with the power. So I might tee that off and bring water inside of here. So I'll have water on the outside. So I'll have water on the outside for the IBC tote and whatever I need water in here for. And then I would have power too for whatever I wanted. So I think this is going to work out good. This used to be my old bird mew for when I did falconry, but I'm not going to have time to do falconry anymore. As you can see, that used to be some shade cloth that came off. I'm either going to remove that shade cloth or put it back up. I'm not sure. I have to figure out how much sun I really need and how hot it's going to get. So that's my plan. We'll see how this works out.